I'm Anna Freire, Associate Professor, Health Sciences Department.
I'm Kelly Pritchett, and I'm a professor in nutrition and exercise science.
Robert Pritchett, professor in exercise science.
Work-integrated learning is an educational approach that can be used in the format of internships, paid hours, or volunteer, where students are doing activities beyond their traditional coursework.
Last year, we started the Science Her Way podcast, which is a platform that is able to give women opportunity to communicate evidence-based information.
We've incorporated the podcast Science Her Way into many assignments where students have been asked to listen to podcasts and then write reflective Canvas posts.
Then as we got into the podcast production and looked at how long that was going to take us, we realized that we could possibly use some help, and what a great way to tie students into the process. And that is where the Work Integrated Learning project came about.
For one quarter, students were divided into two groups. One group of students were able to participate in an internship on our podcast, performing several activities such as editing, reaching out to guests, analyzing content, managing our social medias. And the control group just continued with their traditional coursework without participating in any of those activities.
We implemented surveys online using Qualtrics, pre and post, so at the beginning of the study and at the end of the study, looking at both our control group and then the podcast group.
Students that did participate on our podcast activities, they showed improved self-efficacy across the quarter and also showed in the open-ended questions that they had a positive educational experience when compared to the control group.
The Work Integrating Learning project has culminated for 2 students in both regional and national conferences at the undergraduate level, and also amounted to a publication where the results of the self-efficacy and the open-ended questions were published. They have thrived in the opportunity to learn a new social media platform and really enjoyed sharing the podcast on platforms with their peers.
It was really rewarding to see students developing new skills, getting engaged, and going beyond their traditional coursework and seeing their educational outcomes improve. The participation of the students also made our activities on the podcast more efficient, saving time, but also building important skills for their future.
We really feel like that this is a great platform for students who are going out into the real world. Then they'll have the skills, for example, looking at Instagram, creating Canva graphics and scripts, possibly getting involved in their own podcasts in the future.